Greetings. My name is Dr. Future, and I am the CEO of the Space TV Network. Thank you for joining us at the Megalacticorp 18th Annual Meeting of Media Shareholders. Firstly, we'd like to take this opportunity to address the allegations and frankly rumors of a hacking epidemic on our newly acquired comedy shows. There is absolutely no widespread hacking. The one single case of hacking that was localized entirely on a very small Earth game show that only 20 people are watching is called Come Outside or something like that. The important thing is that the hacking is done, okay? It's done. It's over. Don't worry, that storyline is over. Still, we need to keep a tighter grip on this tiny, dinky game show. I am pleased to announce, effective immediately, the new president of Digital Video Strategy, Trina Smith. Trina was responsible for shutting out the hacker and keeping them out. We haven't seen the hacker come back since she was hired. Now, stay tuned to see more exciting changes we're making to this microscopic game show, Go Outside. We thank you for your continued support. Please enjoy this clip of Go Inside, now in progress.
Yeah. You got your guitars ready, I see? Ready to rock?
Holy mackerel. I got a guitar here. I got another guitar here. I don't actually play either one. So that's pretty cool. That intro was amazing. I have to say I didn't know who that guy was. He looks a little familiar. I couldn't quite place him.
Oh, you mean my clone father? Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about that.
Yeah, that would have been. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I didn't quite get that, but I am super fired up for this show.
I am
ready to rumble. So let's do this. Let's rock, but not too loud because kids are trying to sleep. So maybe we could just take it down a few notches. Welcome everyone to Come Inside Heavy Metal Edition. Before we get going, of course, we got to thank our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. You make it possible. We love you. We need you. If you're not a patron, well, look, there is a way to become one right there at the bottom of the screen. Check us out at patreon.com/comeinside. The Come Inside Show team. Check it out. Jesse, our hype man. You can find him at Dr. Future. Jared E. Cohen. He's lead vocals and drums. Renuska. Salmon something. She plays lead guitar. and me on the rhythm kazoo. It's a dying art, but it's one I'm trying to keep alive, pass along to my children. Let's meet our groupies for the night. Can we bring them up, Dr. Future? Maybe we can. There we go. There are our groupies. Hello, groupies. We have, who do we have here? We have Miss Micah. Miss Micah tells us that she was a carny for 2 weeks. She does aerial hanging from a ceiling in a hoop, which I don't see right now. She says she's a big band groupie, traveled to 4 counties. Bring that back up. It says 4 counties in 1 year to follow a band. That doesn't seem too impressive to me, 4 counties. Setting up her own concert for her birthday. Oh, countries. My bad. You wrote counties. You wrote counties. Woo! All right. I'm much more impressed. Which countries did you go and which band was it, Miss Micah?
It was America, Germany, England, Hungary.
And what band was it? I think they're big in whatever the first county you mentioned was.
It is.
Rammstein. It's the only four band.
Awesome. Well, we're super happy to have you on the show. Thanks a million for coming. Let's meet our next groupie. It's Miss Holly Ballantyne. She was once hit by a train. You should see the train. Has no chance of winning this show because Bob is the judge. She once met Chappelle, Jon Stewart, and Chris Rock. That is her comedy origin story. It's a great one. We'll hear a little bit more about it later tonight, I hope. And she cried trying to think of 4 fun facts for this game. We're sorry about that. Tell us about getting hit by a train, Holly. That's pretty serious.
Yeah, I didn't feel great. It actually hurt me more than the train. I broke my neck, my back in 3 places, my leg, my arm. I was in a wheelchair for a while, and then I had one of the little old lady walkers with the tennis balls on it for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, not 20, like about 20 years ago.
Wow. That is a choo-choo-rific way to start the show. Thanks very much.
Jeez,
Thank
getting
you.
the sympathy points off the jump,
Wow.
I guess.
Well,
Seriously.
I just did right
I've heard
out.
that story like 5 times. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
All right, which brings us to our next groupie, Mr. Joel Byers. Joel Byers says he was a 10-pound baby. Note, he is now a 175-pound baby. Also says he's the youngest of 4 sisters, which makes him the 5th sister. Favorite food is cereal, and he's a black belt in karate. Will probably kick my ass after this. Joel, you are the youngest of 4 sisters. Tell me the math on that and the gender, because I'm confused. So you have 4 sisters. There's 5 kids. What's the deal here?
5 kids, yeah. Well, 2 stepsisters, 2 sisters. Not the show, actual sisters. I'm white. But I was the youngest. I was practically raised by cats. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. And we're going to
good start.
Yeah,
a race joke and a gender joke.
So far good. And I hit by a train, so I think we're doing pretty well so far. We visited some foreign counties. I think we could just call it a night. Really, it's going pretty well. All right, and then let's see here. Can we meet our judge? Let's judge. Here he is. Bad Bob Jorgensen.
Okay, that's just. I can't believe you got me like so well. That's like a spitting image.
I can't do anything else though with this image, Jesse. Can we bring Bad Bob on here somehow? There he is. All right, so we already know that Bob judges everyone constantly, but he doesn't have a gavel, and he tells jokes from his basement, which you see right now, aka the murder room, also known as the laundry room. Looks like. He got into comedy after calling a morning radio show on a whim. And as an 8-year-old, he refused to join the Boy Scouts because they were fascists. So that's pretty good. I'm with you on that. So, Bob, what's going to be your I don't know, what's going to be your approach to tonight's judging on the show?
I mean, I would like to think that I'm a stern but loving taskmaster. So I don't own a gavel, but I do have an iron fist. So there is that. I would say just it's going to be completely random and probably emotionally devastating.
Oh, okay, good. For you or for the contestant? Yes. Excellent. We also have our expert Annie, Dr. Annie Castongue on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to talk with her a little bit more later, but I just wanted everyone to know who this other random person on the screen was. She's going to join us a little bit later in our show for our new game, Who Smarted? All right, so let's do it. Let's get on to the first game, shall we? Oh, whoa, excuse me. I forgot to mention everyone in the chat, of course, are important fans. You can get on the scoreboard if you catch the judge's attention. He'll probably judge you. Patreon members can give 1 point in each game. Don't forget that. I know there's a few of you out there. Vote for the best player at the end of each round. And if you have any ideas for the show, any images, whatever, DM us at Come Inside US on Twitter. Now we can get on to our first game. You know it, you love it. It's called Stiff Diction. We're going to give you a word. It's a fictional word that I made up. You're going to use that word in a sentence. Sorry, you're going to give us a definition for that word. Then you're going to use it in a sentence. And then Bob is going to judge you harshly. Here we go. The first word is Shreddiedle. Shreddiedle. And before we get going, Bob, can you just read what our awesome Twitter fan Dean Curtis had to say about Shreddiedle?
Yeah, Shreddiedle, the name of a new handheld paper shredder for property title companies. We've gone through 7 Shreddiedles this month.
Yeah, that's rough. All right, here we go. Shreddiedle. Holly Ballantyne.
Shreddiedle is a derogatory term used to describe a microscopic penis incapable of causing an orgasm. In a sentence, Bob Jorgensen has a Shreddiedle.
Here we go.
I knew it.
All right, Shreddiedle. Miss Micah.
Notepad.
Shreddiedle is a fully automated cheese shredder that runs solar energy.
Excellent. Can you use Shreddiedle in a sentence for us?
I wish the sun would I can keep using my little Shreddiedle.
Ah, good. So does Bob Jorgensen. Joel Byers, Shreddiedle.
Shreddiedle is a guitar shredding beetle. And then the sentence would be, I got front row tickets to see the Shreddiedles.
Oh boy. All right. How many points? Bob J, what'd you think? What'd you think of those?
Wow. Where do I even begin? I mean, they tried so hard on this first definition. Let's see. I have to give Joel 3 for being on the metal theme, even though it's not a requirement. Just doing it anyway. I'm going to give Mike, I'm going to give you 2 because I could tell that you had not prepared anything and you are just making this up right now as we go along. So that's fine. And I admire that. That's fine. And then I'm going to give Holly 1 for obvious goddamn reasons.
Very well.
Wow.
We promised never to share that picture.
And also, we get points for pets, and I do see a little furry creature back there
There
over Joel's left shoulder. So That's pretty exciting. All right, we're moving on. Moving on to our next stiff diction word. And the next stiff diction word is Illycium. Illycium. Bob J, what did DJ, B-Day, JD mean?
Illycium is a euphemism for licking ice cream off partner's fingers from melting ice cream. Angelina licked melting ice cream off Brad's fingers.
Yes. Now, technically, they did not use it in a sentence. They used the definition in a sentence. And I'm as confused as you look, Bob J. But I think Angelina Illyciumed Brad's fingers would be more correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
We had a way to clean up the typos.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We this show
Like somebody
is
producing the show at all.
so sloppy. All right. Edward Rubin says, I'll Illycium, but I won't swallowium. Wow. Well done, Ed Rubin. All right, here we go. Illycium. Joel Byers.
Illycium is the element from the periodic table that got canceled. So the Energizer Bunny with his Illycium ion batteries kept licking and licking and licking.
Very good. All right. Illycium. Miss Micah. I should have Miss Micah go last so she can prepare. Sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Micah. I totally cut you off. That's very rude. Please proceed.
Illycium is the builds in your mouth when you jizz them too much.
Oh,
Oh my.
I'm afraid to ask you to use it in a sentence, but I'm going to.
Boyfriend is out of Illycium because I went back.
Very good. All right, Holly Ballantyne, Illycium.
Okay, Illycium is a slang word used by a Southern man to describe how to clean your hands after eating buffalo wings. Oh my god. In a sentence. When your fingers have too much wing sauce, Illycium.
Very good. Bob J, before we judge these, I want to bring on Dr. Annie just to get to the bottom of this Illycium element. Dr. Annie, is it true that Illycium is a periodic table element that was canceled?
I didn't hear about this, to be honest. I don't know.
Joel Byers.
But you know, are we talking about Illycium or we're talking about lithium?
Oh, I think we're talking about Illycium, which is a made-up word that Joel Byers just lied about, which you can't do that about fictional words. You can't lie about them. It doesn't work. All right. Bob J. Comedy, tell us what you thought.
Let's see here. So I gotta give Holly 3 on that one, even though it was a little borderline to Larry the Cable Guy. They're just right about there, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Okay.
All right.
Genuinely funny, and I'm giving Micah and Joel both 2 because I can. I think they did better than getting a 1. So.
Okay. Very good. I heard that as better than expected, but you know. Here we go. All right. Our next stiff diction word. Oh, bonus point, Dr. Annie. Love it. All right. Our next stiff diction word. Here we go. It is thakresh. Thakresh. And Bob J, what did our Twitter fan judge, come inside friend extraordinaire Aaron Ring have to say about thakresh?
Thakresh, the definition: a sweet, crumbly cheese used in several Lebanese pastries. Example, bro, you can't use ricotta in place of thakresh. Just buy some friggin' thakresh.
Oh, that's so true. If you're making a thakresh, you can't. You can't. All right, here we go. Thakresh. Holly Ballantyne.
Okay, the Koresh. A word made up by Joel Byers to describe his rapping skills. In a sentence. Man, those beats I just dropped were so the Koresh.
Oh man, he crushed it. Love
That's
it.
dope. Yeah.
All right, Joel Byer, the crush.
It's when you have a crush on someone with a cold heart.
Oh.
Nice.
And may you use it in a sentence.
My friends told me not to date Holly because she's the crush.
Totes the crush. All right, Miss Micah, the crush.
The crash, the sound everybody heard when Harley got hit by the train.
Yes.
Very good.
Did you hear the crash?
Very good. All right, Bob J. What'd you think? What'd you think of our definitions?
Well, personally, I think Thurkresh is Klingon for fabric softeners. That's what I think. So I'm gonna get. Gosh, I feel really bad for Joel because he clearly got hurt in a big way with that one. You know, he's emotionally damaged. I'm giving Mike a 3 at Holly's expense because that's genuinely funny. I'm giving Joel 2. I basically had a sympathy.
I'll take it.
You know, I've been there, brother. But who hasn't been with Holly? That's the thing. And then I'm gonna give Holly 1 for that one.
All right, Bob. Bob's,
Dang, I predicted this. They get 2 and I get 1. I knew this was coming, Bob. I knew it.
She called it. She called it.
I did.
All right. So we're now ask our YouTube fan base to vote. Who had the stiffest diction? So YouTube fan base. I hear an echo. YouTube fan base, please put your vote in the chat now. And while we're doing that,
It's a game show? What? How many shows did we get in this deal? 2? We're gonna need some more shows. These audience numbers are abysmal. I mean, at least these comedians are funny. Once again, I am pleased to announce, effective immediately, the installation of a cloning facility in the Earth system. Now we can send more Dr. Future clones to produce different TV programs. I know what you're all thinking. What about that Jared guy? Why doesn't he have a show, right, folks? I mean, he should have a show. Oh, perfect. Oh, our TV generating algorithm found 3 favorable matches for Jared. Tell Trini to spin up some clones and let's get these Jared shows on the burner. Now, we're pleased to return to the live feed of Go Outside, now in progress. A game show? How did we... That did not come across my desk. What happened there? That's not...
wow. I have no idea what is happening right now, but I don't like it. And I have a very bad feeling about this. And I have to say that Dr. Future guy seems like kind of a douche. Okay. So let's see where we stand with the score after 1 round. It looks like Joel is leading, Micah in 2nd, Holly 3rd, Dr. Annie, bonus point, and Bob J. Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
Not really competing.
Oh, you're competing. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to our next game. Our next game is called Who Smarted? Who Smarted? So this is a game where we were going to bring on our expert, Dr. Annie, who's way, way smarter than all of us. She is going to ask our contestants some very difficult multiple choice questions. They will answer incorrectly. She will make fun of them. We'll all laugh. It'll be amazing. But first, let's meet Dr. Annie, shall we? Here's some stats on Dr. Annie. She has a PhD in organometallic chemistry. She has a Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. She's the author of my favorite organometallic journal article ever, entitled Hydroamination of acrylonitrile catalyzed by cationic pincer complexes of nickel. It is riveting. I got to tell you guys, riveting page turner. And she also built a Terminator in her garage. So that's pretty fantastic. All right, let's bring on Annie, shall we? Where's Dr. Annie? There you are. So I got to ask you, Dr. Annie, how long did it take you to build that Terminator? Oh, now we can't hear Dr. Annie. This is terrible. She can build a Terminator, but she can't unmute. There she is.
Okay, I don't see you, but I hear you, so I guess we can make it work.
Okay. Well, there's a picture of a Terminator that you built in your garage.
Yeah,
and I was
saw
wondering
it.
how long it took you to make it.
Yeah, it was pretty quick because it's my third one, so I have experience already in building Terminators.
Yeah, that frightens me and also excites me a little bit. I think that's pretty cool that you have a nice hobby that you're passionate about that involves ending the human civilization. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to move on to our game, Who Smarted. We're going to look at the scoreboard again because that's fun. And here we go with question 1 from Dr. Annie. Dr. Annie, are you able to see this screen?
Yeah, I do not see people, but I see the questions. So
okay, so please read the question and our answer choices.
Okay, so this will be very difficult. I contain cobalt. What am I? A, some expensive private parts. B, one of the B vitamins. Or C, Nicolas Cage.
Wow, this is a tough one. All right, I'm going to go to Holly Ballantyne. Holly Ballantyne, what do you think is the correct answer to question number 1?
B.
One of the B vitamins. Okay. Bob J, what do you think?
So, like, can I get an example of what you mean by expensive private parts? Because I'm on the fence.
Don't you mean your expensive Shreneedle? I can't remember what that was. I tried to call back.
I choose B.
Okay.
So what'd you say, Bob? What'd you say?
The answer is B.
The answer is B. Okay. What do you think, Joel Byers?
I mean, I was Googling Annie, and she actually is the things you just said, which is a little alarming that this is how she's spending her time. But I was gonna say B as well.
All right. Joel Byers goes with B as well. Miss Maya, what do you think? Wow. Is she frozen or thinking?
This happens every show.
Oh.
All right. Miss Micah is frozen. She's paralyzed in fear. I'm going to answer for her. I think she said. I think she said C. Oh, she's back. She's back. What do you say, Miss Micah?
Me, my video got stuck for a second. I was gonna say, like, I mean, Nicolas Cage expensive private parts, but I'm gonna go with B.
All right, B. All right, so here we go. The answer is Dr. Annie.
Yay, one of the B vitamins. So you're all really, really good. Am I allowed to ask another question?
You are, but why? Can you also explain to us why Nicolas Cage would get a bonus point for this question?
Yeah, well, actually, A could, yeah. So Nicolas Cage has some of the B vitamins in his body, right? So if you would have chosen Nicolas Cage, you would have been partially right.
Okay. Very good.
Okay,
All right.
Anyone knows which vitamin? Which vitamin?
Which B vitamin? I'm going with B12.
Oh. How come you know that, Greg?
Yeah.
How did you learn it? Since when do you know this?
It's the only
there you
B
go.
vitamin anybody knows. I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
it's the only B.
No, it's because I subscribe. I'm one of 7 subscribers to Biometallic Journal.
Yeah, I actually have a paper on the B12 vitamin chemistry.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I have that paper. It's on my nightstand. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I think I'm going to. Okay, let's move on. Second question, Dr. Annie, please read us the second question.
Okay. Palladium derivatives are well-known catalysts to do what? A, to promote the breakage of disulfide bonds. B, to couple some carbons together. And C, to bring X couples back together.
All right,
This is a
here we go.
one, very difficult.
This is a hard one. Bob J, what do you think?
I'm thinking it's got to be A.
Okay, he thinks A, promote the breakage of disulfide bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Good guess. Holly Ballantyne. This is very exciting. This is the most, I mean, I actually see steam coming out of Holly's ears right now. This is
I'm gonna say
amazing.
B.
Well, she was hit by a
B.
steam engine, so
Oh, snap. All right, Joel Byers, what do you think?
B.
B, with authority. I like it. Miss Micah, what do you think?
I would say
Oh, wow. I didn't hear it. Did anyone hear Miss Micah? I think she said,
She said A.
A. She's going with A. All right. What do you say, Dr. Annie? Oh, Dr. Annie's on mute.
Together.
There we go.
Oh.
Couple some carbons together. Come on,
Yeah,
that was a gimme.
exactly.
That was
I'm
a
curious, Joel.
that was a gimme, right?
How come you were so certain? You were really certain about this answer.
I Googled it.
Oh, you're cheating.
Yeah, honor system. Come on, people.
I'm cheating. You're cheating science by being here, Annie. Okay.
All right. Miss Micah's just like, I'm out of here. I did not know there would be organometallic chemistry involved. I am leaving. Okay, here we go.
able to get
last
better
question.
Okay, so
Our
this
last
is a very
question,
good
Dr.
one.
Annie, help us out.
So what does this well-known graph represent? A, brain function fluctuation profiles after heavy metal ingestion. B, impact of adding a metal catalyst on the activation energy of a reaction. Or C, Bob Jorgensen's energy level after consuming a Nachos Bel Grande combo. Yeah.
yeah.
This
This is kind of a no-brainer.
That is good. Joel Byers, what do you think?
I'm going with C.
It's got to be C. I agree. Got to be C. Miss Micah, what do you think?
I think A and B sound pretty good. I think it's C.
Yuka agrees.
So mad. on it.
Holly Ballantyne, what do you say?
I'm gonna say B.
Oh, B. Contrarian, I like it. Bob J, I know you had a Nachos Bel Grande combo for dinner. What do you think?
First off, this is a trick question because my energy level has been flatlined for the last 35 years. So there's no peaks or valleys. It's all valleys.
Oh,
Okay. It's gonna be B. B is the answer.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Dr. Annie. Oh, Dr. Annie, what else the answer?
Hey. So half of you were right. So impact of adding a metal catalyst on the activation energy of a reaction. So it actually makes it go faster. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're all interested. You,
I
you
am.
want to know more. I know.
I do. I want to take your class.
A Nacho Belgrande combo actually has a much more dramatic effect.
That was
That's
really
actually
good.
Bob sitting after a Nacho Belgrande.
That is.
His legs
looks
are
like-
bent. On the
That's me
45.
doing my glute exercises.
I thought that was Bob J laying on his stomach after a Nacho Belgrande.
Again,
That's right.
swole.
No,
Again,
laying on his
swole.
back with his belly up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It grows, you see. That should be
Yes.
bonus points. If Nick
Bonus.
Cage gets bonus points, I mean, come on.
Yeah, B12, baby. Awesome. All right. That was
B12
fantastic.
Joel's
I wanna
rap
thank
name.
Dr. Annie for coming on the show and educating us on some amazing organometallic chemistry questions for us. She is a heavy metal rocker for sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Annie. We're going to move on here. It's voting time. I don't quite know why we're voting, but let's do this anyway. Who smarted hardest? Who smarted hardest? All right, massive you.
What's going on with that Craigula guy? I don't get it. Why does the show have two main quiet guys? That doesn't make any sense. Folks, there has obviously been a lack of management here, for which I take the complete responsibility of saying that it's all because of this Craig person. We detected 3 different data breaches in a single night, all linked to Craigula. There is obviously a training issue here that needs to be corrected. Therefore, I am pleased to announce, effective immediately, the initiation of the Interns Incentive Initiative Program, the IIIP, a new training ground for prospective management positions in the Space TV family. Congratulations to our newest IIIP intern, Craigula. We know in just a few years you'll be doing something, I'm sure. Once again, we return you to the feed of Go Outside, now in progress, somehow.
Wow. That Dr. Future clone is not nice. And I got to say, my intern clone looks a little flummoxed. I have no idea. I really have no idea what's going on right now. I'm just.
I wonder
flummoxed as well.
how much Dunkin' Donuts Craig had to eat to get all those pictures.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, here's what happened. I had Bob over, and he ate my munchkins, and then we had some coffee. So I don't know what's going on, but this Dr. Future clone, jerk.
Yeah.
All right. So Dr. Future clone, Jesse, what are we looking like? Man, Holly taking the lead from Joel. Micah, not far behind. Bob on the board. Dr. Annie with 2. And Fluttums, one of our favorite Twitter fan boys. Is that a thing? I don't know. But we love him anyway. He's on the board with 1 point. So that's very exciting. Let's move on to our next game. Here we go. The next game, Sappenin. All right, this game, we're going to show you an image. You are going to tell us Sappenin in the image. All right? Got it? Joel, you with us?
Oh, I'm with it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I couldn't tell if you were yawning, you had something in your teeth. Okay, here we go. Sappenin, first image. Here we go. Here's the first Sappenin image. And I am going to ask Holly Ballantyne, Sappenin.
She's at a comedy show, and she's at a rock show, but she's a comedian, so she steals the mic and says, "Who books this?"
Very good. All right, Joe Byers, Sappenin.
This is a new band coming up, super hip, called Etsy.
Miss Micah, Sappenin.
I think they're doing a band rehearsal. I think I got a little distracted by the guitar player's finger game.
All right, Bob J. Bob J, what do you think?
Let's see here. I'm gonna give Mike a 2 for smut, for keeping it smutty. That's great. Joel was super clever on that one because I could see how like basically how their entire outfits are all on Etsy, so I'm gonna give him 3 for that. Holly, I don't know what bookings are, so I kind of got lost on that one. But I'm gonna give you 2. I assume you knew what you were talking about.
All right, and we're gonna bring up some tweets that our Twitter fans, including me, because I'm a fan of myself. Nobody else is. Put out on Twitter. Bob J, did you have a favorite tweet here?
Oh yeah, I do here. Northern Blight, the second one, where it's called Apocalyptic. Wait, I've got a better one. Apocalyptic.
Very good.
I would go to that band.
Yes, with the lipstick emoji. All right, Northern Blight. I love it. All right, second Sappenin. Here we go with our second Sappenin image. Joel Byers, Sappenin.
This is titled Granny's Gone Wild.
I have that on DVD.
It's Laserdisc. These are Grannies.
It's just it might be Betamax.
Blue Hair Ray.
Bob J, nice. Thank you. I almost did Masturbatamax, but I decided not to. Okay, Holly Ballantyne. Sappenin.
I don't know which one to use. I've been following Joel's comedy for years, and he's made me laugh 2 times.
It's good. Miss Micah, what do you think?
My grandma accidentally took my bottle of medication, and now it's been raging.
Nice.
Excellent. Bob J, tell us, how did our contestants do?
Okay, I'm giving Holly 3 for roasting Joel. Hey, this is metal. It's as metal as it gets, man. Okay, roasting you is metal. I'm gonna give Mike a 3 also. I'm giving Joel 2.
Oh my!
For that one.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I could feel the disappointment. Okay, here we go.
Me too.
I know. I mean, we're all disappointed in Joel. Let's be honest. Okay. Bob J, did you have a favorite tweet? Did you have a favorite tweet
from
our Twitter on?
I mean, if you saw my entry in there, mine's pretty good.
You can't choose yourself, Bob J.
Oh.
You could do that in private, but you can't do that on the show. Come on, be a professional.
Well, I mean, fine. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. Where is that?
Oh, he actually chose himself. He wasn't ready for that curveball. Okay.
No. I don't see the one I picked wasn't in there.
Oh well.
Did
pick another one.
Fine. It didn't show up. Okay. So I'm gonna pick for what the hell is that one? Oh, James Martin is the one I wanted. That's what it was. I see it now. We got our eyes poked out like this.
Very true. Good. Well done. I want to just compliment Bob J on being really on top of that one. So you guys know,
this show was just clicking along.
I've sent these to Bob J like 3 weeks ago. Okay, here we go. Here is our next Sappenin image. Miss Micah, tell us what's happening.
Two guys competing. Oh, who's got the
Bob J, were you able to hear that?
I can't really understand half the shit she says, so.
Discriminating. Am I lacking again? I'm
Miss
sorry.
Micah.
George's neighbors kind of left the internet. Two guys competing.
Okay, good.
Who's got the better stroke going on?
Ooh.
All right. Here we go. Joel Byers, what's happening?
This band is called Divorced Dad Weekend. This is what they do on the other weekend.
Very good. All right, Holly Ballantyne, what's happening?
This is two male comics 20 years from now fulfilling a pact they made with each other that if comedy doesn't work out, they're going to start a band.
Yes. That's me and Bob J. That's me and Bob J. I'm actually the drummer. You can't really see me. I'm in the back there. I'm right in this area. Okay. So, Bob J, what do you think?
Okay, so I liked Joel's and Holly's equally, so I'm tempted to throw both the points out and give them nothing. I'm giving them both. I'm giving them both 3. I'm going to give Micah 3 because I'm sure she said something very profound, but I have no idea what the hell it was.
Wow!
Fantastic.
Yeah,
and I
this is great. I need to got to Duolingo her damn set or something. I can't understand fucking things she says.
You need to Duolingo your point system.
Oh wow! All right, and we're just keeping just so you know, we're just keeping Dr. Annie on the screen just so she can't do anything else tonight. Okay. We're moving on here. Bob J, what did you think about these tweets?
Okay, so this one, without a doubt, no question about it. Peter Moore, the amps might go up to 11, but the reviews only go up to 5.5. Very
good.
That's cool.
There's math, there's Spinal Tap. It's really good. I agree. That Craigla comedy was pretty funny too. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. So now is the time. We're in the vote. Our massive YouTube audience, please vote now. Who is the most sapphic singer? And what?
The voting in this game doesn't really make sense, right? Is it rigged or something? I can't quite wrap my head around what's going on. I'm glad these comedians showed up because otherwise I don't know what else, what is this? That last round sure was exciting, wasn't it? I mean, the host doesn't seem too excited about it, but the audience seems to be really enjoying themselves, so that's something. And that begs the question, are they telling people to watch the show and share the link? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That explains it. That's an issue. We need to find a way to ramp up the creative energy because otherwise it looks exactly the same as every other Galactazoom comedy show out there. That's why I am pleased to announce, effective immediately, the new leadership coordinator of the Triple IP is Jared. Congratulations, Jared. We know you will do a great job of keeping the interns on track and giving the show a competitive edge with creative incentivizing. Once again, and for the last time, we return you to the live feed of Come Inside, now in progress. At least the comedians are doing a good job. Could we clone the comedians? Could we get some clones of them? We can send them into the comedy mines, and they'd be really cheap to do that, actually.
Wow, that guy is a jerk. All right. Wow, look at this. Bob J. So, Bob J, tell us, who did you think had the best tweet? Who's our freak in the tweets tonight?
Yeah, it's going to have to be Peter Moore. He had,
Peter.
I think, across all 3. If I can't vote for myself, it's got to be Peter Moore.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you can't vote for yourself, obviously. All right, very good. Okay, so here we go. We're going to find out who won the show. Just so you guys know, you are playing for nothing. You get nothing for winning this show. Here we go, Jesse. What? Again? Oh, we have a 3-way tie. This is ridiculous. All right. You guys know how this works. You know how this works.
News.
When we have a 3-way tie, as we always do.
Stop the steal.
On Come Inside, we didn't plan for it at all. We have no solution to this.
I did it just to show Annie my math skills.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So we have no nothing. We have no contingency plan. We have no idea what to do.
I'm the only one with a pet.
Oh,
Wicket,
so
there.
wait. We have Guinness.
Yes.
We have
Oh,
Wicket.
I can bring my pet. I
Yeah.
have 2 guinea pigs.
Don't
I can-
fall Wicket.
Too late.
Okay, so here's what we're
out
gonna
of
do.
time.
Here's what we're gonna do. We have no idea what we're gonna do. It's a 3-way tie. This is
Happens
a
every
3-way
week.
tie.
Happens every week. We have no
This
contingency
is, I think, that we clearly need new management. We clearly need management. All right, so everyone's a winner. This is just like my kids' little league team. It's great. Everyone wins. Nobody's disappointed. Annie, Dr. Annie is happy. I'm happy. That's all. That's all. Okay. Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on. I want to do some promotional stuff here. So here we go. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Comedy Writing Room presented by Hot Breath Pro. If you guys aren't in this group, you need to be. Everyone on the show tonight is in this group. It is super fun. You can check it out on Facebook if you search up in groups. If you search up Hot Breath or you search up the Comedy Writing Room every morning, 10 a.m., we go online, we get a word prompt, we write some jokes, Joel Byers criticizes us, and then we go about our day. It is a wonderful way to start the day. It's really good. I gotta say, it kept me writing for the past 12 months. So I thank the Hot Breath community. I thank Joel Byers for keeping this going. Okay, here we go. Next shameless plug. Here are some endorsements. Joel's classes are not terrible. That's what Craig Comedy had to say. Now, I will say I did take Joel's storytelling class, and as the 16 people in the audience know, I do run a monthly Upwards storytelling show now, and I can say that Joel's class was very helpful. It helped me get organized. I think that's the main thing. His storytelling class helped me turn my ideas into stories with beginnings, middles, ends, and it was a really good sort of way for me to tangibly articulate my thoughts. So I would encourage people to do that. And then Comedy Writing Room. What I like most about the Comedy Writing Room is Joel's dog Guinness. That's also from Craigla Comedy. So here's some links for y'all. Take a screenshot of this if you'd like to do any of this. If you're a comic or not, it doesn't matter. Join us every morning, 10 a.m. in the Hot Breath Right 10 Club. If you're interested in incubating yourself, I think Dr. Annie would know what that means. If you want to incubate yourself, check out Hot Breath Pro. That's where you can find all the classes, all the comedy. It's very exciting. Hot Breath also has a podcast where you can learn more about comedy. They have amazing guests telling us their process, the ins and outs of comedy, from everything from the business to joke writing to everything. It's very, very important. And Joel Byers' comedy classes, as I said, I can recommend them. I don't know, Joel, did I do a good enough job there? Will you pay me now?
You nailed it. Yeah, just
Nailed
don't show
it.
them your jokes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Don't show them our jokes.
No, I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Yeah, it means a lot when comics actually, benefit from the Hot Breathiverse. That's the whole goal, man.
That's it. We are cultivating the next generation of great comedians.
You got it.
So,
yeah, except Bob.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Except for Bob. We said great comedians.
I'm on the past generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look, everyone screenshot this because we need validation from strangers. That's the big lesson in comedy, is validation from strangers. So please take a screenshot so you can follow all these amazing folks. I'm also gonna just bring up Dr. Annie because I forgot to put on here because I am a jerk. But follow Dr. Annie if you want her comedy Instagram. Go to just Annie _. If you want some research papers on organometallic chemistry, go to Annie Castonguay Research. Excellent. All right, so here's what we're doing next. Let's see if anyone wants to plug anything. What do you have coming up, Holly Ballantyne?
I have some shows that I run in Atlanta. There's one at Round Trip Brewing coming up May 27th. One at Pontoon June 1st, and Iron Shield Brewing June 2nd.
Awesome. And Holly, I assume you put all that stuff on your Instagram and Twitter feeds, which are now on the screen, so folks can check those out to find out those details.
You would think.
I would think if you were more organized.
Yeah.
That's where one would find them.
I definitely
Excellent.
put it on Instagram.
Okay, so follow Holly on Instagram. She also puts some funny pictures and jokes there, which is a bonus. And you can go out and see her in Atlanta. She's super hilarious. And who's next? Miss Micah. Miss Micah, what you got coming up?
I have a few in South Carolina coming up, in a few shows in June, and you can find all those with dates and location. So if you're in South North Carolina, you can find me. Yeah, time,
Great.
dates.
Okay, so that, and just to be clear, that was South North Carolina. So the southern part of North Carolina. Okay.
I'm in South, looking out my window. I see North Carolina, so I'm in Carolina.
That's what South Carolinians call North Carolinians Yankees. Okay. Next, Bob J. What do you got coming up, Bob J?
I'm pretty much on Twitter 24/7, which is why I look like this. But you can always see me there. I don't do shows. I'm not good enough to do shows, so no one's ever booked me. But I do. We're just starting to open mic. The open mics are just starting to pop up in Omaha, and I'm fully vaccinated now, so I'm getting ready to start hitting the stage again after 457 days, I think, of not being on a stage. So that's coming up soon. Twitch, it'll be just me and 4 other comedians. That's it. I'm fine with that. Fine, whatever. Fine with it.
Okay, good, Bob. Thanks very much for that.
Great.
People in Omaha, go see Bob. He needs it. He really needs it. Okay, and Joe Byers. Joe Byers, what do you have coming up? Anything you'd like to share with the gang?
Yeah. I doubt most of you are in Atlanta. So if you're online, then you have access to my website, joelbyerscomedy.com, where I have my comedy special called The Trophy Husband that you can pick up. It's by donation, but if you thought I was funny here and you would like my dog to be able to eat another meal, then go pick up that comedy special. Thank you.
All right, and let's bring up Dr. Annie. Dr. Annie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything you want to tell us to keep an eye out for?
I'm certain you will all be psyched and excited to learn that I will be presenting at some chemistry conferences. So yeah, I will be presenting at the Canadian Chemistry Conference in August, and in October at the International Symposium on Bioorganometallic Chemistry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
You can register. I'm certain you will all want to pay the registration to attend the chemistry conference.
Where is the International Bioorganic Metallic Chemistry Conference? Symposium.
Yeah, it is organized by Germany people this year, but it will be online.
Online.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next in-person conference that I might attend will actually be in Hawaii in December. So I don't know if I will be able to make it or not, but it will be like a half virtual, half in-person type of conference.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to that. Bob J and I are we're gonna live tweet the symposium.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be pretty exciting.
I'm handling only the soft metals. We divvied it up.
Yeah,
Well,
hard metals for me.
I'm more of a luster guy, right?
Yeah, I'm more of a heavy metal guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of tungsten. That's probably my favorite heavy metal. Okay. Tungsten. Yeah,
Good.
tungsten. That's
Do you know the
a
chemical symbol for tungsten?
uh,
You know it. I know you
I
know
do.
it.
I don't think
You
I
do?
know it. Is it with a
Yeah.
T? Is it like a T
No.
something? TU? Damn it.
GN.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I do know gold. Gold is AU, and I remember that because I would say when I was in high school chemistry, I'd be like, AU, give me some gold. All right.
It's funny you had to look on the right before saying it, though, like if you were looking at another screen or something.
Yes. What is the symbol for tungsten? Let's end on that. The chemical symbol for tungsten is W. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Wow.
I think it
Impressive.
comes from Russian Wolfram or something like that. I know I don't pronounce it well, but it sounds like it. Yeah, Wolfram.
That was my guess too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chemistry is silly. This is all silly.
Riveting.
Yes, indeed.
None of
So
that makes sense.
I wanna thank everyone for coming inside tonight. This was an amazing show. Thank you, Hot Breath Universe. Thank you, Dr. Annie. Thank you, Jesse. Not your clone. Your clone is a jerk. And we're gonna play an outro right now. It's gonna look a lot like the intro. Contestants, you could stick around after it's done. We can hang out. It'll be awesome. All right. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Thanks for joining.